good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know people are joining from all over the world, so really glad to be here. I've attended a few of these sessions over the years, and I'm really happy to see the level of participation and the excellent work that all of you have been doing over the past year. I mean, some of the momentum stats that Aubrey shared are truly exciting. As Ingo said, I'm in Cannes here. I'll spend a couple of minutes just talking about Express and the journey we've been on over the past year, just to get everyone caught up, and then I can also touch on what I'm doing here and why I'm super excited to be here. So, do you want to switch to the slide view? Yeah. Okay. Great. So as I said, it's been a really, really exciting year for us. We, in reality, launched Adobe Express around a couple of years back, and the promise back then was that we were committed to delivering or bringing the best of Adobe for the masses. And when we say the best of Adobe, we obviously have a very strong and robust legacy of creative applications that have been the foundation of most of the creative work that has happened over the past three plus decades. But we felt like there was an opportunity for us to really take the best of all of those applications and bring them into an all in one experience that was easy to use, that would allow you to go from intent to the final creative content in minutes. And obviously, you can continue do more, take longer to accomplish that. But we felt like we needed something that was really easy to use and brought the best of Adobe for everyone to access in a very easy and quick to learn and quick to produce way. So we embarked on that journey, as I said, around a couple of years back. As part of that, we decided that we needed to re-platform and rebuild the product. That landed in as a brand new desktop web application in August of last year. We've seen some amazing traction on the desktop as a result of that launch that happened last year. Thanks to the replatforming of the product, we now have a very robust and powerful add-on developer platform that Aubrey spoke about. That was launched somewhere around December of last year. And in parallel, we were working on a mobile application. We felt like the mobile application that we had in market prior to that was really not the product or the application that could take us to where we needed to get to. So we were working on a mobile application, or had been working on it for a couple of years, and we launched that in around 6 or 7 weeks back in late April. And most recently, last week, in reality, we just went a step further and took the capabilities that we had launched both on desktop and mobile and optimized them for business use cases. We see a pretty significant opportunity for marketers, sales teams, internal comms teams, HR, legal, almost any line of business and marketing teams across organizations to leverage Express in very meaningful ways. But it required a few additional capabilities, and we launched most of them last week as a new Express for Business launch that happened in the form of a webinar that was very well attended, and we have recordings of that online available if folks would like to see them and review them offline. So with Express for Business, we have capabilities that allow users to accelerate content creation. The idea is that marketers can very easily and quickly create on-brand content that's aligned to your business objectives and also help you deliver really compelling personalized experiences. The world has moved to a place where everyone expects to receive content that's personalized for their intent, for their needs, for their taste. And businesses are in need to sort of create content that is personalized for the users to essentially meet their needs and expectations. We also have the capabilities to ensure brand consistency through capabilities like template locking, style controls, brand kits. We make it incredibly easy for everyone in the organization to create content at scale, but ensure that whatever content is created is on brand. And that is a huge unlock for organizations across the globe. And we have taken the time and effort to Ingo, you can stay. You can maybe go back a couple of slides. We've taken the time and energy to ensure that the generative AI is deeply integrated with the application. But what's unique about how we have gone about building our generative AI capabilities is that it is safe for commercial use. So businesses of any size can use our generative AI capabilities and be sure that the capabilities that are used and the content that's created is safe for commercial use, which is a huge win for businesses of all sizes. So when we think about the key value proposition of Adobe Express for business, it really comes down to these four key themes that we have listed here. It empowers anyone to design anything from anywhere. It supercharges creativity by making Adobe Firefly generative AI available for everyone to use. It enables everyone to create content at scale by making approved assets, accessible to you at your fingertips. Assets that are created by the creative teams that are approved for use is now available for everyone to use at their fingertips. And it helps you protect your brand with creative controls, as I mentioned, like template locking, brand kits, brand controls, style controls, but also ensuring that everything that you create with generative AI is safe for commercial use. So those, in many ways, are the key value propositions that we are delivering with Adobe Express for Business. You can move to the next slide. As part of this launch, we've launched a few new capabilities. We obviously had a number of capabilities that were already sort of meaningful for business use cases like resize, remove background, a number of video editing capabilities, text to image, text to template, text effects. But we've sort of taken many of those capabilities to the next level by adding some critical capabilities for business use cases, like custom models for generative AI. That's something that is currently in the works, and we expect to make that available in the next few weeks. And I think it's going to really change how enterprises work with generative AI, because now they can customize the models that are used for generation. We've added lock templates to, as I said, make it easy for scaled content creation while ensuring that everyone stays on brand, and that goes hand in hand with brand controls. We've also added presentations as a use case. So now you can create some beautiful, compelling, unique presentations in Express and present from within Express, or even share the presentations with for others to view offline if needed. And we are already seeing some very, very compelling and incredible adoption of presentations in enterprises across the globe. We've added some print capabilities to make it easy for everyone to print at home, essentially, with bleeds and margins and all of that taken care of. So that was a capability that was missing. We've added that, and we think that's going to also help enterprises and businesses of all sizes. And last but not least, we've built this new add-on called Bulk Create and Generate, which I think is still in beta. We are very close to launching it in production. But it's an add-on that was created within Adobe. But what's unique about it is that it makes it very easy for marketing departments in particular to create content variations. Content variations where you can replace images or text at scale by essentially uploading a CSV file to indicate to Express how the images and text fields should be updated and edited. And the output from that is a set of generations or set of variations that are all individual pages in an Express document that can then be output or shared as needed to various social media channels or to various campaigns in different parts of the world, as the case may be. So a bunch of really compelling capabilities for businesses. We are super excited about what we have in place right now, and we will continue to build on these capabilities and make them even more compelling based on the feedback that we get from our enterprise customers. So lots more to come here, but this is an area that's going to be a significant area of focus for us. Later today, you'll actually be hearing from Jamie Nussback, who's the strategic development manager. She'll be talking about Adobe Express and enterprise companies and the workflows and the types of add-ons that we are hearing that they have been requesting. And that could be an interesting session for all of you to attend, to sort of start thinking about the kinds of add-ons that you could create for our enterprise customers. Next slide, please. So why am I here in Cannes? Well, I'm here to announce a new partnership to build on a partnership that we've had for a few months with TikTok. Couple of months back, we launched an add-on from TikTok, or in partnership with TikTok, called the Symphony add-on, which was an add-on that made it easy for users to essentially get a full script for a concept or TikTok video that they would like to create. So essentially, TikTok would look at all the latest trends and create a full script for you, or generate a full script for you that you can then use to create your TikTok video. So that was launched a couple of months back. It's called the Symphony add-on. But the announcement that we made this week in collaboration with TikTok is that we now have more than 1 million commercially safe music and sounds from TikTok, directly from TikTok, available for use within Express. So these are the top trending licensed commercially safe music and sounds, as I said, available for use when you're creating your TikTok videos in Express. We are obviously super excited to be in this partnership with TikTok. If you think about it, in partnering with TikTok's Symphony add-on, and now with the addition of the TikTok commercial library, we can actually support the entire TikTok content creation journey, all the way from ideation to launch. And that is something that both TikTok and we at Adobe are incredibly excited about. We've had a few events here in Cannes as part of the Cannes Lions Festival, where both companies have essentially shown their commitment to continue to work together to build some amazing workflows to make it incredibly easy for everyone to create high quality content for TikTok on the Express platform. So that brings me to the end of my talk here. I'm going to hand it back to Ingo, who's going to share a quick 30-second video of the integration that sort of highlights and showcases the integration that we just announced. And I'm just going to sign off by saying thank you all for joining. I'm hoping that all of you find these sessions to be incredibly helpful, and you continue to do the amazing work that all of you are doing, and continue to build add-ons and plugins for all of Adobe's applications. But feel free to give us feedback and ask questions and help us make our products better as well, and make sure that we deliver really good developer experiences for all of you to be successful in what you do. So thank you. Over to you, Ingo.
Yeah, thank you, Govind. And let us know what happens in Cannes in the next few days. It's so great that we have this big kind of presence there. And to show more about what the TikTok video does, Leon, please roll the video.
He's never seen this side of my world, 'cause I've lost all control. I wanna drive him crazy like he did me, 'cause he did me wrong. All this behavior I'm projecting, it was really all his fault. Girl, I can show you